heck? Lottery. Lottery. Okay. Secretly. Secretly. Why? Oh man. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is one long drive. Goodness gracious. I need to get a helicopter. I got you. Whatever. Seems like we spend our whole life just driving. Everything's driving. Drive here, drive there. Drive everywhere. As soon as you come out of your house, you got to get right in your car. It's like driving slavery. Slavery of driving. Holy crap. Driving. It's got to be an app where you can just get paid for your mileage, like self-employed, get paid for how far you drive. That's it. Any way you drive, you just get paid. Oh man, people would quit their jobs in 2 seconds. Groceries. Let me make this quick $50 to drive to the grocery store. That'd be sweet. That's what they need to come out with. Something like that. Oh my goodness, dude. What the heck? Chocolate! It's sunny days and daylights. Sunny days and daylights. I heard you working 2-3 jobs. No. The family members exaggerating. I'm working 2 or 3 jobs. No, man. I heard you working 2-3 jobs. Which one is it? 2 or 3? Black people will over exaggerate. Yo, I heard you working 2-3 jobs. Pick one, man. Pick one. You gotta work, do something. Who just following me? Tailgate me. This. People tailgating me. Wait a minute. We're coming up to a police point. Well, I'm not texting. I don't think you can get pulled over for this. That's the secret. Wait a minute. That is the secret to the success. Let's see if this cop is waiting here. Is he here today? Waiting to pull those people over. Speeding. Nope. What's today? Wednesday. I'll check back with you tomorrow, officers. Know what I'm saying? What am I saying? Who knows? Who knows? What is life about? Nothing. Actually, it's about something if you make it about something. Life's about something if you make it about something. Why be about nothing when you can? Life is what you make it. Yeah, life is. You are what you eat, and life is what you make it. It's the way it is. All right, this guy in the front of me. I don't care about how slow people drive. I don't really let that get to me. Let's turn it around. See what. Let's take a peep and see the trucks that's going slow. Wait, oh, there's a car on the side. Hold on. Let's just see what cars that's going slow. There's a little white car, and then there's like a tractor trailers. You can see that. You can see that. But when I drive, I'm driving chill. No need to rush. Life's too short. I don't care. People rush to get home. They rush to get to work. Rush. When I say slow down, what the hell's the sense? Slow down. What the heck's the sense? What is that? Hi, Jessica. How are you today? And I pray that we all someday make it out of this. All right, you know what a job is? I figured it out. I figured out what a job is. It's got to have something to do with jail. The job has to do with something with jail, but there's a but. See, what a job is a jail. Hey, don't steal this. I coined it right here on YouTube. A job, you ready for this one? Don't steal it. A job is a jail for people who never committed a crime. That's what job is. That's what a job is. A job is just a jail for people who didn't commit a felony or something like that. That's what a job is. You can't tell me those managers are not like it's like the wardens, right? Then you got the assistant wardens, like the assistant managers. You know what? I'm chilling. I'm not trying to get in front of that guy. For what? I figured out what it was. It's like the way people are treated at a lot of these jobs. You feel like you're in prison. Like, what did you do wrong? Everything. Come to the office. You got like, ding! Instead of the bars closing, it's like a door. All right, the door closes behind you. Like, what did I do? Like, the whole atmosphere feels like you are in prison. How come there's no freedom to a job? I wonder why. How come you don't feel like yo, this is it? Like, you don't feel that way. Everybody's like doing what they can to get out of the job. Like it's like jail. Like everybody's doing what they can to get out of jail. Like you gotta be you gotta be good. Then you might reduce your sentence. I feel like that at work. Like it's like they look for everything to try to fire you instead of like, yo, listen, all right, it's time for your raise, man. Look forward to getting that house now. They don't have that mentality at no job. Do your job or we'll fire you. That's the mentality. No wonder nobody wants to work no more, man. They keep trying to knock people like people are lazy. They don't want to work. It's not that. People are naturally workaholics. They're naturally workaholics. People would love to work somewhere in a more friendly environment. That's what I want to call it. That's what it is. Who wants to go to a hostile work environment where everybody's the big shot boss and telling you what to do, and if you don't do that, everything is threatened. You just want to go there, be happy, do a good job, do your job, and be chill. But no, politics get in the way. Politics get in the way. Gets in the way every single time. Why can't we just be able to go to work, have a beautiful day, be like, yo, that was a good day. I'm gonna go home, crack a beer open, or drink something nice, make myself something nice to eat, or buy something from the diner somewhere. You're like, man, that was another good day. I mean, you owe it to yourself to have a good day anyway. Nobody should do it. If somebody's getting you upset, there's a problem. What person there? You shouldn't go up to them. Yo, why you getting me upset? Silence is the best weapon. You gotta and then research on how you should deal with the situation. It's the best thing. It's the best way. Using your brain, In the new society, that's how you win. Can't lose like that. It's beautiful, but the stress, man. You hear so many people dying, getting sick because of the stress from their job. Somehow we need these jobs to pay your bills, whatever. Whoever made this life up, God didn't make that up. Negative. What's up, my man? Got the 18-wheeler driving past me, making money. What's this behind me? I know I'm doing the speed limit, so if this is a cop behind me. Hey, you got another thing coming, man. I'm doing the speed limit, so don't do nothing crazy. Don't do nothing crazy. It looks like a cop. So I always gotta make sure you're doing the speed limit just in case. Nope. One day I was coming home from work. I mean, it was there's a cop over there, but he's on that side watching. One day I was coming home from work. That's when it was good. I mean, the job's okay now, but it was good before because the overtime was crazy, dude. Like, it was so much overtime that they begged you to stay overtime. You're like, oh man, I'm tired. But it's hard to say no because if you did the overtime, they had bonuses. Hell, they don't do that no more. Well, one day I was working so much overtime, and I'm coming home and I'm swerving because my eyes could not stay open. I'm swerving on the highway. Guess what? Look in my rear view, I see flashing lights behind me. So I'm like, all right, listen. I know these flashing lights ain't for me. You know how you're courteous. You pull over and say, oh, who they after? I pulled over. The cop pulled over with me. I was like, man, they pulling me. But I knew what it was right away. It's not like I could play. Oh, well, I knew because I was swerving. And my eyes were closing. I'm trying to get home. Like, I need to get home and sleep. Yeah, I'm not pulling over the highway. So the cop pulled me over. It was like, man, yeah, I pulled you over because you were swerving. I told him about the overtime I was doing at work. I went back and told the manager. They were so nervous. I said, yeah, listen, I got to get some sleep. I love the money and overtime, but I got to get some sleep. They were like, oh, okay, we so sorry and got pulled over. But if I had gotten a ticket, they would have had to pay it. But didn't go that far. What's this truck? Hey, man, don't cross over. Why would you cross over into the... Why would you want to... And now we can get into that lane nice and safe. Driving's all about patience. That's it. Man, I ain't trying to rush no more. That's why I used to be, oh man, I'm going to be running late for work. Hey, listen, whatever it is, it is. I can't do it no more. I learned to slow down in life, man. The older you get, it's like, all the wakes and funerals I've been to and seeing people, I'm like, man, look at this. All their life, they did nothing in life. And now they gone. You know, I'm like, it made me realize, like, nah, it ain't that serious, man. Hey, listen, if I ain't at work on time, I woke up late, that's natural. It's a human thing. Nothing you can do about that. Sorry, I'm not going to continue ruining my day for nobody. Hey, listen, hey, we got to write you up. Hey, all that's in place to just stress you out so you can be sick, have to go to the doctor, they get billions of dollars off you. I'm like, you know what, man? And a lot of people end up being homeless because they just get sick of fighting the system. What the hell's going on there? It looks like some cops. Some police activity there. What's that? It's like, that's a carrier, a truck carrier, car carrier. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yeah, listen, what I wanted to really tell you guys is that while you are at your job, try to work, as long as you're working on something else in life, you ain't got nothing to worry about. I promise you will be good. Just as long as you're working on something else. It can be anything. Like, just learn how to do a skill. Because if you just have a regular job and there's no skill required, these are like slave places, honestly. You gotta learn something on the low. Like, here we go, YouTube. What we're on now. I learned how to fix a lot of things on my car with YouTube. People can't even believe it. Like, what? You did that yourself? I'm like, yeah, YouTube. I just watched a video, and I got the tools already. And I learned how to do so many things with like on YouTube, like watching shit. Like, I need to learn how to do that. Like, something broke in my car, and I needed to. I wanted to see how much it was. It was like $800 just to. I said, all right, let me see if it's something I can do myself. If it's not, fine. But if it is, half the time it is. If it's something major, I'll take it to the mechanic. But usually if it's like a small little thing that I can do, get the part from the auto parts store or something, and do it myself. Most things will take you like an hour or less to do yourself. I'm like, oh, I can just do that myself. I can do that. I need just the regular tool. Learn something. Because if you just go home to watch, let's just say if you hate your job, it's time to get out of there. You need to start working on something else. You don't need to go to no physical college and pay all that money, man. Not with all the technology we got. It's all more than $100,000. What? Because you think you promise us some dream job, you're gonna make all this money. It's all the gas. It's all in the what? It's all in the mind. You can learn things. There's books that you don't even need college for. You can. The main thing you need to do is focus on your stuff. You need to make that. You need to marry that. You need to marry. I learned you need to marry books. It's nice to have a lady have a woman or something, but you need to be married to I learned that. It's either that you're going to be out there committing some kind of stupid crime or something. There's no other way. It's impossible. Unless you find a genie lamp and you rubbed it and got 3 wishes. That's the only way. And I don't know. Hey, maybe that might happen. But that's the only way. You got to be married to the books. You got to do research. I learned that in life now. I learned that. And the more you read, it's going to just open your brain to a lot of things. It's like when you're a baby. When you're like a newborn, you know how that's crazy. When you're a newborn, when you're born, when you're first born, your eyes are closed. And then they slowly start to open. You start to see things in life. Like, oh, this is what it is. That's what reading books does. It opens your brain. It's an exercise in your brain. You can see things other people who don't read, they can't see it. You'll mention something and they'll be like, wow, that guy's pretty sharp. Yeah. Anything you are involved in, that's what you read. Anything, your job, you read about any job you want to read about what your rights are. What rights you have, what you can and can't do at that job. They cannot touch you once you're educated about that. I threw that in their face. You know how many times they try? Oh my gosh, dude! You know how many times they tried to fire me already? It just wasn't working. They tried to intimidate me. They tried to bring me to the office, and they always do it right when you're getting ready to go home. They got their little plan. They try to do it right when you get ready to go home so you can go home thinking about it, stressed out while you're going home. I'm like, man, I go home and chill. Like, I forgot about y'all people 2 seconds ago. Get out of here. But they tried to do it, and what their plan is to get me to flip out. Flip out on them, scream. I said, nah, I don't do those things. I maybe was like that years ago when I was younger, but I don't do that. I don't handle situations like that. Nah. The best thing to do, all right, when you get a chance, watch this movie called First Blood. Just watch the beginning. You ain't got to watch the whole thing. Watch this movie called First Blood, Rambo. Right? Sylvester Stallone, in the beginning of it, he gets harassed by the cops. Just look how smart he was. He was a soldier. You got to see how smart he was in the beginning of that movie. He didn't say one word. They kept trying to push him to talk and say things. He didn't say one word. He was, and when I watched that movie and how they were in the beginning of that movie, and the way they were treating Rambo, they trying to get him to talk, they trying to fingerprint him for nothing. He didn't. He stayed silent. And I said, wow, that is brilliant. It was brilliant. Silence. They couldn't do nothing. They kept trying to get him to talk, and we can't fingerprint him. This and that. All right, man. Let me get it. Thanks. Yeah. But you gotta remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. So as long as you remain silent, it's like trying to fight air. It's like trying to fight the rain. You can't do it. You keep trying to punch the rain, but every time you trying to punch the rain, it just keeps raining. It just ignores you. So I learned that. And instead of flipping out, they want to. And it's another thing, like this movie, The Incredible Hulk, when that guy kept trying to get David Banner to turn mean, and he wanted to get him to turn green, and he fought against it. That's exactly what people try to do. For some reason, these people are just evil people at these places. When they're not doing good financially, they know, I mean, they try to think of little things to make you slip so they can have a reason to fire you to get rid of you. And that's what Bill, and they know, and it's crazy. They know if they fire you, they like, how are you going to pay his bills? Exactly, how? You know, it's like they can care less if you homeless walking out in the street in the cold. They don't care about that. That's why I'm like, listen, you can be nice, right? But you got to be smart. You got to be smart. And you have to take care to protect yourself, especially if you're at a job you're not, you got no union. Listen, I'm gonna let you know, I've been working since I'm 13. I know you can feel the energy that walks into a room. You can feel that negative energy that walks into the room. You can feel it, you know? You feel that negative energy. You feel positive energy. You know, those positive people, you can, no matter, you feel it. And you can feel like, oh my God, it's just like if you're outside and it's sunny and suddenly it just gets dark really quick. You know what that is already. You know it's about to rain. You can be like, whoa, that dark cloud came over you like real quick from it getting sunny. 2 minutes, that whole thing, cloud, it gets super dark, like midnight. You already know, you feel it. You can feel that dark energy. And I used to go to work stressed out, like, man, I don't want to be here. And I'm like, what? Why? See, they want you to be like. I said, you know what? Find out what you can do against, because you should be going to work. You can't keep going to a job feeling worried all the time. Like, what the heck? Oh man, these big trucks. Yeah, well, I'm just saying how I feel right now. That's just how I feel, you know, like, it's like, why does it have to be so shitty? Like, what the heck? I can't imagine, like, why would another human being, like, how could you be so evil when you look at a bunch of people and say, I don't want them to have enough money to be happy and pay their bills? Like, why would you want that for somebody else? Like me, I look at another, I wish everybody, this is just what in my eyes, and how I feel. I just wish everybody was wealthy. Like, I wish everybody, and the ones who weren't wealthy, like the ones who were working, were getting paid so much they can just live life. Like, they wouldn't even be working 5 days a week. It's so you don't have to do that. That's some made up crap. You can get just as much done. I mean, you shorten that, pay people more. People will, oh my gosh, dude, you'll see things flourish in this. The economy would be booming because everybody's got energy, money in their pocket, happier. They got more rest. People back to going shopping, feeling good. You see stores filled again. Like, now everything is empty. Like, oh, such crap. A crock of baloney. Now, the whole point of working now is just like, just come here and slave at this job for nothing and go home. Like, what? All right, so now one thing you should get good with, guaranteed, get it like a used laptop and get nice with it. Learn how to use a computer. Just learn it. Like, play around with it. Just once you get nice with using a computer, you're gonna be making a lot of money, man. Trust me. Yeah, that's the way. That's the way now. You gotta get a phone is good, but get a laptop and start using that. If you're getting tired of traveling, going to a job, traveling, using gas, learn how to use a computer. Learn how to do everything with a computer. Learn everything about it. You'll be nice. You'll be good. Believe me, I'm telling you. You won't even have to travel no more to get money. Learn how to get like a used laptop and practice with a laptop. Especially if you get tired of being around people and all that. You get a laptop and get nice with it. I'm telling you. Phone, like I said, a phone is good, but a laptop, having a little computer, laptop, or regular computer is better. Trust me, it's good. Get that and learn how to learn everything about it. If it takes you, so what? It takes you a year. You'll be nice. You'll be getting paid. Okay, guys, that's where we got a skedaddles, and it was good talking to you. And time clock is out of here. Time clock is out of here.